That was a fun show, a lot of fun. It only lasted 13 weeks. We followed Jim Neighbors, I think, who had one kind of a show, and Tim had a different kind of a show. So we would get Jim's audience, and they weren't really our audience. Our audience was a younger audience, you know, but they didn't give us enough time to do it. But it was we would do wild things, and we hired 3 young writers. We had just because we liked their material, and it was Rudy DeLuca, Barry Levinson, and Craig Nelson, 3 of the greatest guys in the world. And we called them the Third Bananas. They would perform and write, and they were wonderful, just absolutely wonderful. And you know, Barry and Craig went on to be major stars in their own right. And it was a fun time. Sally Struthers was on, and we did crazy things. We opened up with a dance line consisting of one girl because we said we have no money, so Sally would come out, and that was their first television job. Tim Conway was great. He was, and again, one of the great times of my life was fun. And Tim would just do crazy things, and we wrote crazy sketches, you know. We had him dressed once as Hitler and giving a pep talk to a football team, you know. And this is what was great. They sent over a Hitler costume. And they didn't have to alter it. He was the exact same size as Charlie Chaplin. It was Charlie Chaplin's old costume from The Great Dictator, and Tim fit into it. And it was, you know, he'd be willing to do anything. He was, and he was a nice guy, and it was just fun. And we do crazy sketches, and we'd use old movie stars. We had Lana Turner come in, Joan Crawford. You remember her? We hired her. You hire these people just on their names. You don't interview them or anything. You get them. And I walked into my office, and there is a bag lady sitting there with a shopping bag. And I said, well, she probably wants some money for charity. I'll give her some money, and she'll go home. It was Joan Crawford. I said, oh, my God. She was unrecognizable. And she just wanted to say hello and everything. And we said, okay. And then I turned around and said, what did we do? Well, we have to go and do something with her. But she did not look at all like Joan Crawford. The day of the show, I pass her dressing room, I hear a jackhammer, ba, 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 ba. I hear pounding, I hear slamming, I hear everything. The door opens and out comes Joan Crawford. I mean, her skin was, you know, it was like a horse's mane in back of her. And she was Joan Crawford with the shoulders. She had the shoulders going out to there, and it was, you know, a fun kind of a thing. But we got to meet a lot of movie stars that were legends in our time, you know, and that was fun. And Tim, we just had a great time on that show. But then it was canceled, as all Tim shows are canceled after 13 weeks. But he was brilliant. He would do great pauses, like Jack Benny. You know, Jack Benny and Johnny Carson were able to do great pauses. And Tim was able to just milk a joke, you know, just by doing nothing. And that dumb look and everything. And he didn't ad-lib very much with lines or anything like that. But he just did things physically that you didn't expect and were brilliant. Absolutely. I loved him. Yeah.